All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. It's been one hell of a morning. Vikings just shaking the earth with this trade. We're going to talk about how far up we think the Vikings will trade up.
How far will they go? Just like Onebar in, I don't know, 12th grade, first time he's drunk. Like, how far will this guy go? What will he do?
I don't know
Wasted
what's
horny.
happening right now. Yeah, we're going to talk
Trading up. How far the Vikings go? Before we do, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, become a YouTube member as well for your chance to get this beautiful signed John Randall helmet I see in the background.
There it is. Let's go. So Vikings have 11 and 23. Clearly they're trading up. There's no way in hell they're not trading up. It's a matter of how far up they're going to go. And you see it from people a lot smarter than us saying, like, the Vikings already have something in place.
Yep.
They don't just go do this and then just hope, I hope I get up to like 4 or 5. They have a deal. They have to.
And let's talk just about what the pick they acquired, 23. That being a pick in this current draft makes it much more valuable than a future first rounder where you usually take about a round off when you're looking at future picks. So that 23 pick, I mean, that's got some value to it. That's got some weight to it. And that's a lot of ammunition to move up.
Well, yeah. I mean, so clearly the teams that are in the running, I mean, nobody sees the Bears. They're not going to trade the Vikings. Washington, it looks like they're dead set on Jaden Daniels. So it starts with the Patriots at 3, then the Cardinals at 4, the Chargers at 5. That's where I have to get. So let's talk Patriots.
Yeah, let's talk Patriots. I mean, rumors came out that they did not like Drake May, and if Jaden Daniels wasn't there, they would move out of that pick. So that's definitely an option. I'm just going by that value, and I think you have the amounts that are written on your little piece of paper there. I think the Vikings are just a little bit short right now when it comes to compensation. Get up to 3.
Yeah, and I don't believe any fact that they don't like Drake May. Just I don't know. So right now, the Vikings, if 11 and 23, according to the trade chart, which is definitely not the holy grail. I mean, when you're talking about quarterbacks, the top 3, they throw that thing out the window. But just according to this, the Pats number 3 pick is worth 2,200 points. The Vikings 11 and 23 have 2,010. Yep. So really, they would have to throw in both picks and some like 3rd, 4th round or whatever to get up to that. But again, you got to look at it. Something tells me it might cost a little bit more than that. I don't think it's going to be another first.
No, yeah, I mean it shouldn't be. Like, you look at the compensation chart you just had there. I mean, a 4th rounder should do it. Maybe a 3rd next year.
If I had to guess, I would say it's going to be the 11, 23, and then a 3rd next year.
Yeah. I would agree with that. That should do it. So the question is, I mean, do the Vikings like May that much more than McCarthy, or is it McCarthy they like more than May, or or would they sit and wait and pounce? Again, not knowing what the Patriots are going to do. Patriots also needing a quarterback. This one's a little bit tricky to me. I don't know if the Patriots move down or not.
I think the Vikings want Drake May. I think they did this in hopes of getting May. In the worst case scenarios, they still get JJ McCarthy, who they clearly like. But I think Drake May is the number 1 target right now. I think the Patriots could trade back. Then they get that 11 and 23. They could trade back up, still get JJ McCarthy, a guy like that, and still get a haul. So Patriots, this would be very enticing for them.
Yeah, and I think the X factor with the Patriots is Marvin Harrison Jr., this elite receiving talent. Do they love him? Do they want to finally get a stud receiver in New England? That could throw a mix in it. That could throw a mix with the next team, too, the Arizona Cardinals, which Vikings rumored to already be talking to them. I spoke to Joe from the Cardinal Rule yesterday, and, he was saying like a first, he said a 3rd, which we don't have, and then a first next year. But, I mean, 23, according to the chart, is more than enough to get to 4. They would have to give us something back.
If we were going up to the Cardinals, this would be plenty. And the only thing is, I mean, if we were doing that, it's probably for JJ McCarthy. I'm going to assume Drake May would be gonzo by that point. So I could live with that. And then the same thing with the Chargers. You're pretty much just giving them 11 and 23. Maybe the Chargers throw you a late round pick or something. But once you get past 3, Drake May is gonzo. So it's JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I agree. It's one of the two, and that's the big thing. Is like, do the Vikings love Drake May that much, or they really love JJ McCarthy? I don't know. I think this is going to be 3 or 4. I don't think they're getting into 2, and I think we both agree with that. I mean, you'd have to give up so much more. Another 1st round pick. You're not picking the 1st round again until like 2026, 2027 maybe. Who knows? But yeah, McCarthy. I'd be fine with either one of these quarterbacks. I can't lie.
No, I'd be fine with them. I think. I think the biggest thing out of this trade is just Kwesi absolutely kicked ass today and dominated. I mean, can you imagine getting your quarterback of the future for only two second-round picks, basically? Yeah, maybe depending how far they go up, they got to throw in another third or something. But we gave up 2 second-round picks to pretty much get this. So Kwesi absolutely dominated today, and I cannot wait. Daniel Jeremiah was just yesterday you saying that the Vikings are a team for Drake May. Watch Drake. So I don't know. We could see another trade coming real soon.
So, I mean, yeah, that's the other thing I was going to ask. I mean, do you sit, if you're the Vikings now, do you just move up and get to where you're going to be to make sure you have your guy now? Or do you watch the thing unfold and see what Patriots do? I mean, I think you'd have to have very similar grades on May and McCarthy to go that route and be patient. But potentially you could, even save more draft capital if you wait, if you truly like these guys very, very, at a very even level.
Yeah, I mean, I say they just go get number 3. It's done. Everybody knows Caleb Williams is going 1 unless the Bears do something absolutely crazy. Daniels 2. There's nothing to worry about. It's all done. You know your pick. It's Drake May. Do it. Do it now.
Wow. We'll see. We'll see. The Vikings could definitely make the move. And when the Niners made a similar move, when did they move up after getting these picks? I mean, it wasn't draft day. It was. I feel like it was a few months. I mean, it was. I think maybe at the end of March. I mean, I feel like it was not.
If you wait till draft day, or wait right beforehand, you're gonna get other teams in the mix that could drive up the price, or all of a sudden this other team says we're threat level midnight. We're putting in another second round pick, whatever. It's like, get it done with, and it's over.
Yeah, I just I wonder if you move up now, is it going to cost you that extra first rounder next year?
I don't think so.
I hope not. The thing is, you don't have anything else to throw in, really. And you don't even have, I mean, you're assuming you get some extra comp picks next year if you sign, I think, one more guard or something.
Yeah, we're going to have some thirds. I think it's going to take 2 firsts and a third. Do it.
Wow.
Bring them home, baby.
Trade is done. We'll see what happens. Vikings, we're on the clock right now, seeing what they do. Let us know in the comments, how far do you think the Vikings will go up? How far are you willing for them to go up? And remember this, Kit Kats are considered good luck in Japan.